What thirsty means to me is when a person constantly bothers a person after not wanting to be bothered. Like texting them all the time, won't leave them alone.
Being thirsty is when you're just doing the absolute most for no reason. Just to get a guy's attention.
Who do I think is more thirsty for love, male or females? I would say generally, I would say females, you know what I'm saying? I would say it's an age difference between males and females. I would say between the age of 14 to like 24, 25, males are not thinking about love, they just want to have fun.
Ever been thirsty for a relationship? No, I've never been thirsty for a relationship. I always wait on that person to come to me.
How do I feel about women approaching men? I think it's a real beautiful thing. You know, you don't see too many women coming up to approach men. Just like females, you know, when a guy comes up and approaches a female, you know, 9 times out of 10 it makes them feel good, it makes them feel like they're worth something. It's the same thing with guys. So, you know, ladies, if you see a guy, you know, you want to talk to, you want to have a convo with, don't be scared to, you know, go up to him, introduce yourself. You know, we love that too.
I feel is if you are above the age of 18, you should no longer be saying men aren't SHIT. Like, obviously, men are something, because if you're going to go the other way, which is, how do you say that? Let me think of an appropriate word. Lesbianism, I guess that's the word for it. If you're going to take that route, I don't understand how you hate men. What do these lesbians dress up like? What do they act like? What do they do all day? Simple question.
Have I ever been thirsty for a relationship? Not at all. Relationships is good, but at the same time, you gotta know what you're getting into. It's a lot of responsibility, hard work, and dedication. And a lot of people see everybody else with a relationship and they just want one just like it's a trend, but they don't know or they fail to realize what comes with it.
I think that a social network is very powerful when it comes to relationships in our current age, because it makes things go quicker versus having to wait on someone to meet them at a social outing, or you know, just calling or texting them and saying you want to meet up in a place. It makes the relationship go faster. So when you hear people being promiscuous and stuff like that, it's because the first base has already been reached via Twitter or Instagram. So you don't have to be around people to see what they look like. You can view them whenever you would like to, whether you're in their presence or not. So social media is definitely being detrimental to relationships.
Is love still relevant on the college campus? Honestly, I feel like it should be, but I mean, I would have to say no, because a lot of people in college are not geared to have the mindset to be in a long-lasting relationship to make it love. So I would just have to say no. But I think people still want it, but they just don't know how to handle it yet.
Would I say that love is still relevant on the college campus? I guess I kind of have to say yes and no. To me, it comes down to gender and classification, because you know how guys gonna be. They're gonna be players for life. They want to kick it. There is no love. But as a female starts to move towards junior and senior year, they're gonna be looking for guys that carry the qualifications of a husband, guys that's worth something. So they kind of pull the guys, force them to mature, and then that's when they kind of find the light of love. So I would say that yes and no, depending on classification and gender.
No, I would not date somebody who is abstinent, and the reason why is because we wouldn't be on the same level, you know, mindset-wise. I respect the fact she's trying to save herself for marriage, but you know, I kind of find it to be a little dangerous, because you know, everything would be new to her. If when we do get married and start having, you know, sex, she may, you know, venture off in a relationship because everything is so new to her, and everything wouldn't be new to me. I'd be comfortable, but she would want to go out and experience different things just because she hadn't done it yet. So I really would be a little nervous about doing something like that.
Would I date someone who is abstinent? I would, because I think if a guy is abstinent, you know, it shows a lot of determination and dedication, and that's really attractive in males.
I would date somebody who is abstinent simply because, I mean, that makes me believe that they have values and that they understand that their body is worth something. But you know, most dudes probably wouldn't, just simply because the natural male side tends to want sex, and they're more so wanting the whole physical aspect, and they're more physical minded.
Reaches abstinence. Me myself, I'm married. I've been married for almost 2 years, and I just think that that's very important. I mean, I think that if you're not abstinent, I mean, I just think that you're just giving your stuff to anybody, you know, and so when somebody does come around who wants to marry you or who appreciates you, then he's probably gonna be like, oh, you just, you know, you gave that to that man either, so it's not even, you know, it's not something that's important.
Do I see myself getting married in the future? Yes.
Do I see myself being married in the next couple of years? The answer to that question is no. I do not, because being married is like signing a contract. You have to sign a contract they call a marriage license. Why does the company or the church have to know who you married? Why you got to sign your name? If you know you love that person, you got a family with that person, there's no need for a marriage license. It's already understood. You have common law marriage. And if you're with somebody for a certain period of time, then it's already understood. So what's the purpose of the marriage?
Can I see myself getting married? Yes, I can. It'll be in the future because I want to have a career first and be in love and happy. But I can see myself getting married. It's a beautiful thing.
Guy comes up to you and asks, how are you doing today? No, he is not thirsty. Maybe he wants to know, I don't know, how you're doing today. That's why he asked. Not everybody wants you. Just because you have likes on Instagram does not mean you're bad in person. That is all.
People say